Good evening. Welcome to my weekly live. Hi Lizzie, how are you? It was so good to see you all today. Lots of fun. How are you doing? I really wasn't sure what to be making this evening, so I shall share my thoughts and then we'll see where we get to. Hi Sue. I think I've just gone live. Hazel on Facebook. Yay, we're in both places. That's good. Welcome. I really wasn't sure what to be making tonight. So what's news? We've got the online exclusives have gone live. So if you haven't seen them, there is this beautiful stamp set amongst some other papers and embossing folders and things like that. So be sure to check out my online store. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hazel says, if you don't know what to do, get around here and pack my case. Are you struggling to decide what to take with you? Not long now. It's exciting. Joanna, Wendy, hello. Yes, I have pulled out 4 sets of dies and I've cut a couple of trellis bits and bobs from the dies, so I'll show you. In my head, I've got like florally trellis things, but we'll see where we go. Everything's too tight. Oh no, lockdown's not done me any favors, I can tell you. So it's getting out and about more and more now, isn't it? Much more. And yeah, I'm just finding like different clothes and things the same. It's like, what else? I need more. I need a different wardrobe. Watching for the first time in USA. Oh, welcome. Right, let's have a look. Let me put you down onto the desk and you will see I cut these. This was as far as I got in preparing anything for this evening. So a couple of white trellises and one in Sahara sand, I think. So kind of inspired. I've been out to a team members event today, which was lovely. It was on a very cool bus, which was all pretty flowers and stuff. It was very cool. So I thought I would take some inspiration from that and do some florally bits on here. So the trellis is from Organic Beauty Dies, which came with the True Beauty bundle. So there's all the die bits that go with this, and that the stamp set that was with this one is, oh, let me just reach up so as not to have a avalanche. Was this one, or is this one True Beauty? I wanted smaller flowers really for what I want to achieve, I think, in my mind, but that's where that one comes from, which is very cool. And then I pulled out the honeybee because it's got this piece on it. Hydrangeas because it's got these little flowers. And I also pulled out Forever Flourishing Dies, which goes with the, I don't know, this is still current, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, if it's not, this was the one that I was going to pull out. So that was the die. Someone will tell me if it's current or not. There you go. So, but that would make a very cool piece. Brian's on it. Thank you. Yes, still current. Wonderful. I don't normally keep things to hand when they're not current. I normally tucked out of the way if they have retired. Right. Let's die cut this in some watercolour cardstock. Not wanting to knock my cup of tea over. Oh, Sylvia's managed to get COVID. Boo. Hope you're not too poorly. Hope you're resting up. Okay, so we'll cut this. One pass should be enough. Let's hope that that's quite okay. Yeah. There we go. Cut a couple of these. What's everyone else been up to this weekend? Anything exciting? I've got a class happening with Petrel Park next Saturday morning, and so I was preparing kits to go out. They went out in the post Saturday morning, so they've gone. And yeah, just prepping other bits and pieces. Parents has been at a team craft retreat all weekend. Oh, lovely. Jen, you're so funny. So trying to finish your last awesome kit. Yeah, super awesome fun time kit is still available. So if you'd like to book your place, then be sure to grab it. We are using the greatest journey with my friend Brian, who is on here. We are doing 10 projects going out in that kit. So lots and lots of inspiration. You'll get a video, and then you'll be able to join a bonus Zoom with us as well, which is lots of fun. So there is an online option as well as an kit by post. I was going to say in person then. Kit by post as well. Right, let's do now. I have got stuff all over the place. I was trying to be really good and tidy up a little bit before I came on here, and I just didn't succeed. I wasn't very good. I just sort of shoved everything to one side. Right, find some space. Okay, shall we do this trellis first, maybe? And I think we'll go kind of brights. So maybe Granny Apple with a touch of Parakeet Party, maybe? Is that too bright? Can you go too bright with this? Hazel says, I'm booked for my awesome already. Can't wait. They're super kits. Oh, thank you. They are lots of fun, and you can do them at your own pace as well, which is the nice thing. I meant to fill up my water jar before I came on, but never mind. We'll just use the water that is in these brushes. If I can squeeze that. Okay. It says we had a horrid winter storm in Toronto Friday night, which thunder snow. Oh, that does not sound pleasant. That sounds cold. Cold. Okay, let's add some. This is Granny Apple Green. So I'll just add a touch of green. And here. And not sure how well that's gonna. Might do just the Granny Apple, the parakeet. Let's put that to one side. And this barrel I was using for something else earlier and it's run out of water. So not only have I not filled my little jar of water to bring through with me, I forgot to fill up my water brushes. Whoops. I'm sure we'll manage. All right. We I can't remember the name of the. I'm terrible with names. The name of the kit, but we were using a kit today. One of the ones that was released quite early on, and it was really lovely. Actually, it was really lovely just to sit and play and have time to. Well, there was a lot of nattering today. There was a lot of chatting. Karen's been at team thing. You've been at a team thing as well, Karen. And there is often we weren't at the same team thing, but at get-togethers there is often a lot of chatter and a lot of laughter, which is the that's the nice thing, isn't it? That's what it's all about. I'm just seeing your comment, Jen. Power outages that interrupted your crafting efforts. Oh, that's no good. Can't be having that. Right. Let's add a little bit more dark down the middle. There. One more. Should we do one more? Chat, laughter, and too much. Oh, I know, the food. It's the food, isn't it, as well? Cake, sweets, food. Oh my goodness, yeah. We had afternoon tea style food. Oh my goodness, it was gorgeous. Scones and sandwiches and macarons. All delicious. Okay. There, get our third leaf. Let's give that a little dry. I think it might be, see, you're quite right. Right, let's give this a dry. Ah, you're here, Becky. Right. We have our leaves. No, I'm thinking, I don't know if I've got enough here. I might need Don't know, maybe down the side there. We'll see. We've got that. Right, let's do some flowers. Right, we want some pinky kind of colours on here. I think I am going to have to grab a thing of water. 1 second. Good job my kitchen's not too far away, literally through that door. But I need to, in my coffee cup, I need to just clean that brush off. Okay. What colour should we go? Should we go pinks, I think? These dies are from the dies that say Forever Flourishing Dies, those ones. Let's do pink and freesia maybe. So polished pink. Let's see if we can, oh, it's still a bit green. So watercolour, and we'll just put some polished pink and some freesia. Let's see. Pretty. Okay. Let's give this a little whoosh around and we'll heat that up to dry it off. Ah. These are really your colours, Becky, aren't they? There's a few people on here I know that love these colours. Their favourites. Right. Okay, so I'm taking the flowers from the Hydrangea Dies. I'm going to run these through the mini. We'll put them on and a few of these. I think we might only be making one card tonight, and the reason I say that is because I have an alarm set for 4:45 in the morning for an early start and a long, well, I'm not driving, a colleague of mine is driving, but we've got a long drive tomorrow for a meeting that's quite far away. So I need to try and get some good sleep, but it's always the way, isn't it? You try and go to bed. If I try and go to bed too early, I won't sleep because it's out of your normal kind of pattern. So sometimes I think it's better just to carry on as normal rather than try and worry about getting extra sleep when you're trying to do early starts. Right. Let's do. Katie says, good to use it in colours before we might lose it. I know, I can't believe these are in colours. It just doesn't feel. So Polished Pink, Hydrangea were our in colours for 21 to 23. So when the annual catalogue comes out at the beginning of May, these will have retired. Although we have been told we're getting a colour refresh. So there is a possibility that any of those 5 colours might stay. Whereas typically they might not, but no guarantees. So I always recommend, if you're buying ink colours, I always try and recommend buying the refills when you buy the ink colours, either at the same time or pretty close to having purchased them. A, you can do fun techniques with the ink refills, but B, you don't get stuck with an ink pad having forgotten to buy the refill at a later point. But I'll mourn these colours when they retire. They have been fabulous colours, and they just go so well together, don't they? They really do. Look at all these flowers just popping out so easy with that die. So all in one. All right, what other flowers have we got from where else I got on my desk? I don't know what I've got. Oh, the honeybee one. There's only one of this one. So I wonder if we could do with some bigger flowers as well. We'll see. Let's see what this looks like, and if we need to add some extra flowers we can, but I don't want to go making extra work. Right, let's put that to one side. And I saw you were at a craft weekend, Nicola. That looked fabulous. Doing something from Mason after a great craft weekend. Are you travelling back home tomorrow rather than going back tonight? How lovely. All right, let's grab some white. So this is our kind of front layer, and this is cut to go onto American size. Oh, lovely. Crafting and a cocktail in your hotel sounds perfect. I might just trim off those edges and lose them across the card, and then I can drop that down a little bit because the foliage will cover, I think. Or I could just cut it to a shorter card. What to do? Might just trim off the edges and then kind of go for it as a, so there's not that harsh edge, I think. Do that. I can always cut another one if we don't like it. If we prefer it with the edge, we can always bring that back on. But this way, if I pop that through. There we go. Just trim that down a little. That looks all right like that, doesn't it? I like that. And then we've got some foliage, which can come there. We could even make that a panel. Might do that. I should have thought about this, and I should have thought in advance and cut this with some adhesive back sheet, but I was quickly running some through literally minutes before I came on my live, and I didn't think about it. But we'll just use tiny amounts of glue and it'll be fine. So I'm going to pop that right to the edge. Like so. And then trim that off. I'll have to hang on to that piece. That. Right, so if I cut another piece of white, just to gauge how that's going to sit on the front, this can then will kind of layer up. Does that make sense? So that that'll then sit on some dimensionals or something on the front there, just to get around the fact that that doesn't fit. No, I'm going to have that. Now, just whether to kind of come down or across. I think down. And we can kind of feed that through. So there's like these beautiful drapey kind of pink florals today, and that's where I was kind of getting my inspiration from. Leaves are gorgeous, aren't they? I haven't used these enough. So I am going to put some little dots of glue going down there. Oh, well, that didn't work. Whoops. I'm trying to be clever to do it all at the same time. Whoops. Oh, well, there we go. We'll just, that's better. Do you like that, Jacqueline? Now I've managed to get it to stick to the paper. Oh, well. Right. I've got some extra foliage bits here. I can use these. Kind of just to maybe bulk it out a little bit. I don't know. Right. Maybe heavier at the top there. That's quite nice, isn't it? Let's do that. Let's do a little heavier. I need to be more patient with that glue. More patient. Right. So yes, I think the watercolouring on it definitely gives it that texture. That's really lovely of you to say. I used Granny Apple Green. So some of it's got the darker texture, some of it's got the lighter texture. And where I've, unlike the flowers where I threw the pinks and purples onto the paper and I've just die cut to get a random selection, I cut the leaves first so that I could add the dark and light where I wanted it. So, right, let's see if we can layer these on. These teeny tiny flowers. Now, to glue dot or glue is the question. I think we'll glue. Oh, rip that. I'm going to mix and match these together. In any kind of combination. I'm just having a look to your questions, Sue. I'm sure they go together. Yeah, they do. It is so the leaves, they're not the stamped ones, but they're the die set that coordinates with this one. So it's this die set here. So it's Forever Flourishing die sets. And there's some lovely extra leaves in that one. And the flowers are from the Hydrangea. But this die is so cool because it gives you a whole load of little flowers all at once, which is meant to be like the flowers of the hydrangea, but work very well just as little flowers on their own. So tiny dots of glue, and then I'm just sort of offsetting those. You see that okay? So I'm just use a mess on my mat. It is, yes. I love a bit of multitasking, Kayla. You're watching on a school morning. Coffee in hand, I hope. Right, that's... I'm just going to build this up really, and then just decide what sentiments and things we want, and if we want some embellishments to go with it. Just there were such pretty flowers today, and I just thought, oh, I really wanted to kind of recreate that pretty whimsical kind of backdrop. I love-hate relationship with mornings. Oh no, muddy feet. Oh. You're still watching. Determined. Yeah. So I've got a crazy early start tomorrow, long day tomorrow, but it's okay. It doesn't happen all that often that it's that early. I grabbed my water in my coffee cup and I nearly picked it up to have a drink of my paint water as opposed to my cup of tea, which is over here. I'd have soon realised, but I'm drinking cold water. Right, let's put some over here. Don't know, just pretty how the freesia and the polished pink have gone together and just got lots of different tones. So just dropping them in, offsetting those. How do you reckon we're going? Are we nearly there with flowers or more? Got a few more on the desk. He says plan your sleep in 90-minute bursts, so 6 or 7 hours and a half will mean you get. Oh, that is a good tip, Katie. I shall do that. I'm going to have my sort of normal, try and get my normal routine and just go to bed and just be like normal day, but just with an earlier alarm clock rather than stressing about not waking up when the alarm goes off. It's when you've got a flight to catch or something like that it's a real panic, isn't it? I don't know, I'm just adding in kind of groups of 3 and kind of odd ones, and just, I don't know, kind of feel like we're probably there, maybe one up the top just to hide that there. Maybe. That's cool. Absolutely works very better to stay up at crafting. Yes, crafting a little longer. Nothing wrong with that. That is the solution. Right. I think we're good. Let's see. I think I'm happy with that. So we'll keep those flowers for another time. Should we maybe give that a little amount of I know I chopped the frame off, so I chopped the frame off that trellis, but maybe we could frame it with a little Sahara sand, just a skinny frame. So that is, I've roughly trimmed, that's 13 by 9.3. So if I do 9.5 by 9.6, 9.6 by 13.3 will give us a skinny border back around that trellis. So let's glue that on, and then pop that whole panel on dimensionals, I think. John says that is so pretty. Oh, thank you. As I say, just inspired by not quite an even border, but I'm okay with that. Let's get this up on some dimensionals. It'd be pretty with really all sorts of colour flowers, wouldn't it? It would be really lovely. go. What sentiment shall we have? Oh, this is very pretty. Oh, thank you. I could have used a pink base, couldn't I? That's just a big shadow. I haven't got a big border on that side. It's just shadowing on that side a bit more. Right. What sentiments have we got in this? I didn't really pull stamp sets off my shelf, actually. What about like sending hugs or something like that? Do you reckon? Or should we make it a birthday? I've got lots of birthday cards now. I have kind of filled up my stash for now. There is. I know, you know how much I love white. Can't cope without it. I say that's a bit of a, I have done that a bit squint, I think. I'll live with it though. Right. Dainty Delight fonts with suit. Oh, where is my Dainty Delight? Celebrate you. Oh, yeah. Sending love during this season of growth. The best is yet to come. Celebrate you. During my card and a cuppa, I think it was Karen. Did you use this? Karen's on it. Sending hugs. I thought that might be quite nice. That's in Eden's Garden. I'm just using 27 stamp sets and 52 sets of dies tonight. I thought we'll just not use one bundle. We'll just use them all. So, you know, it's good to mix and match, isn't it? It's good to mix and match a few sets. Don't have that one. Oh, it can't have been you then. Someone used it. I can't think. Okay, look back through the album. Right, let's do Sending Hugs, and I'm gonna heat emboss this in white. Must add more white embossing powder to my shopping list. Oh, bless you, Sylvia. You are so kind. I like your comment, Joanna. Clean and simple. I mean, I'll just knock that. I'm just trying to multitask. I'll just knock that. Katie says it makes me laugh in the comments of some videos of oh, too many stamp sets. No, you can't have too many. If you think I've used too many, it's not the video for you. I'm definitely use your stash, and if you haven't got it in your stash, then we can mix and match with other things. I'm going to do that again. Let me stamp that again. Oh my goodness. Concentrate. This is why I've gone through all my white powder. Was it Lynn? Thanks, Claire. It was Lynn. Lynn used. I love this font, and I thought, oh, very pretty. There we go. Well, if my desk wasn't already a mess before, it is now. Whoops. Right, let me. Oh, that's my heat gun gone on the floor. Trim this down. Okay, so you'll feel it's maybe well. Right, where should we put this? Because I don't want to hide all the pretty flowers, but kind of have it nestling there or higher up, and maybe put a few extra flowers, because I do have a few extra that we could bring to pop over the top. Could do I think sort of there's quite nice, isn't it? Let's go with that. I'm going to try and get a dimensional in that gap. I might double dimension. And then use a few glue dots on the other side. So by that way, if I use glue dots on the other side, it kind of balances out. And the glue dots will grip to the flowers a bit better, I think. There. We can add a little flower just on the edge. To make it not look so square. Soften it up a little bit. And then maybe a few embellishments. Let's do white, which could be really pretty. Could go white, or kind of this pinky or clear. We've got they're pretty. Go the pastel pinky ones. I'm thinking the white could be quite nice. And then there's these ones as well. These have also got a white and a crumb cake. I love these ones. These enamel dots. I love the smoothness of these. These look really pretty as well. I think the white. Let's go white. I might go enamel just for a change. I've used those other opaque ones a little bit. So let's go white. Just for a little something. And I mean, I am desperate to put butterflies. That's a good shout. Desperate to put a little bit of linen thread on here, but maybe some white baker's twine to kind of keep in keeping with the white. Have that. Go fairly long tails. And tuck that in with a glue dot as well. yeah, just using older things in my stash. Older, not completely, but just older, rather than new. Just inspired by the pretty flowers I saw today when I was out. Sometimes we need cards to send some hugs, don't we? So this will be winging its way. There we go. What time is it? 9:30. Hugs across. Hugs to me would be perfect, Jen says. Winky. Wink, wink. There you go. I'm just going to make the one this evening. As I say, I've got to go and sort out a few bits and pieces for getting up early for work tomorrow. So I am going to love you and leave you after just making the one card this evening. But hopefully you've enjoyed that, and I shall take a photo of it and share it at some point in the week with you on my socials. On Instagram and Facebook, and hopefully you might give it a go yourself, even if you don't have this particular die. I'm sure you might have some little flowers in your stash. So yeah, if you do make a card kind of inspired, then feel free to share it. There's a Facebook group, the Stamping Cove, so you can always pop it in there. We'd love to see what you have made. So thanks everyone, thanks for joining me, and have a wonderful week whatever you are up to, and I will see you all next Sunday. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye for now.